Actually were able to hold Hurd that to 16% from three and force 17 turnovers, which is actually a pretty good defensive performance. So is it disappointing to lose a game when you played that well actually defensively?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for a good part of the game, we did what we were supposed to, and craziness happened, and just kind of forgot the game plan. We're fighting that attention battle the whole time. We talked about, I'm big on return on attention. Even me, I was kind of getting into some of the BS, but we were worried about a lot of stuff other than what was going on next. And if you're not worried about what the next best thing is, then you're in trouble. That's all. Starting with me too. We were worried about a lot of stuff we shouldn't have, and but even then, did what we were supposed to defensively. Struggle to score, but man, they're good. I mean, they're as talented a roster as anybody in TBT. So.
James, can you elaborate on some of the other stuff you guys were talking about, worried about other stuff?
Yeah, calls. We're mid-possession sometimes, putting our hands up about call. Just worried about guys that we're never going to see the floor chirping. They're just trying to stay relevant. We were giving into it, and just kind of turned into a joke there for a while. A joke, but that's the type of game they were going to win, and we said it. And that's in no way, shape, or form discredit to them. They're good, but the way they play, they want to get you to mess up. They capitalize on any mistake you make. If you mess up a switch, they're at the rim. If you don't box out, they rebound it. So they're in no way, shape, or form was that joke, anything negative to them. They do a good job, as good a job as anyone capitalizing on mistakes. So.
KJ, you're nodding at that too, in agreement, I'm guessing. Even, as many games as you played with this, can you just get caught up in it sometimes when there's so much history between the players, a lot of the players on both teams?
Yeah, definitely. That was one of the things that I was kind of worried about, just our composure, just because we know the history of everything, getting into it, and having unnecessary battles that instead of focusing on the game. I feel like we did that sometimes, but I feel like we settled down. I think what really hurt us is offensive rebounding, especially toward the end of the fourth quarter in the Elam, and that's what really killed us. So I don't really think the chirping really messed anything up, honestly.
Outside of all the drama, was it also just as simple as not hitting shots, especially towards the end? And was there any feeling now looking back of maybe rushing three-pointers, things like that, with those not falling?
Yeah, especially, guys get anxious. Everybody wants to make a play when you're down and nobody's hitting shots. So I think we fell into that. Everybody wanted to be the hero ball in a sense, not in a negative way. Just we wanted to help out because the flow of the game wasn't going our way. But yeah, we just couldn't hit a shot, man. I mean, we held them to a low 3-point percentage, but we were 5 for 27. So we didn't shoot the ball either. So when you have a mix of that and not boxing out, that's not a good recipe for success.
KJ, early you brought a ton of energy, had a lot of offensive rebounds. Early in the game, you were dominating the paint. And you just continue to be a force later, but they kept rotating bodies. They had a lot of bigs in this game. Did it just sort of start to be a thing where there was just a wave that kept – the rebounding continuously started with you guys and sort of changed over? Was it just a wave of guys just coming, basically?
Yeah, that, and I felt like we got away from boxing out. We was doing a real good job boxing out early, and then I felt like we watched a lot of shots go up. We were waiting for the next guy to try to get a rebound, and that really hurt us. So, obviously their length and size definitely was a factor, but I think a lot of it was us not sticking with the game plan of boxing out.
Chase, about 2 minutes left to go in the third. KJ hits the three in the corner, and at that point, it gives you guys an 8-point lead. And then the next field goal for you guys didn't come until after the end minute. Can you just talk about how at one point it looks like, okay, things are all right, and then, it can be a cruel game sometimes, how it can just turn in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's basketball. It goes up and down. There's game of runs. It sucks having that lead and then losing it. Credit to them. They made open shots at the end of the game, and we just struggled to score. It really wasn't our offense. We were getting good looks, getting good sets, and it just wasn't our day. And like James was saying, they just capitalized on all of our mistakes.